Alright, it's that time once again for another Alterac Valley, April the 25th, 2025. Looks like we are up against a pre-made with Ruthlessbro on the other side in RR. We have 7 healers, they have 6. They have 2 tanks while we have 5. Don't forget to hit that like, share, subscribe, and notification bell. Gonna get the high road up here and see where they're going. They're gonna try and sit by there at SHB. Looks like we had someone early tap the graveyard, but they already got it back. They're bypassing. They're coming through the choke. Now, here we go. Team fight. Ding, ding, ding. Let's go. We have a shit ton of boomies on our side. We have 8. They have quite a few as well. I mean, they have 7, looks like, already too. So, hey, should be a hell of a fight. For once, Blizzard's matchmaking didn't totally screw us. Granted, I mean, they have a shit ton more hunters than we do. But, hey, let's see how it turns out. Big fight going on right now. I went down with the ship there. I'm on my Blood DK. Blood DKs are only really great whenever they can get ramped up, man. If you don't have a lot of time to stack runic power, you really can't alternate your cooldowns to live long enough, especially if you're not in Ashran. Granted, I mean, me and Goosies are the top healers in the match right now because they are focusing the shit out of us. Looks like there's a lot going on in the midfield. We got a couple taps going. They got a few as well. Let's see what happens, though. Are we going to be able to burn anything? We're going to take out Balinda. They're working on Galv now. Lots and lots of action going on. Looks like we just got Balinda down because that's why they are down 100 points. The map is still bugged over there on Reflex, though. It shows we have a shitload of people inside with Balinda. That's probably not accurate. We have a ton of people that are going to SHB. We do not have a tap on that yet. They have a cap on Snowfall, as well as IBT, Tower Point, and Iceblood Graveyard. So it looks like, besides the initial team fight there at Iceblood Graveyard, they pretty much bypassed the team fight and just let us go north. Let's see how that's going to turn out for them. Now, with this many Boomkins in the match, and it's pre-made versus pre-made, you would think there would be a lot more lag inside, but hey, nobody is cheating. Imagine that. When people actually play the game like it's supposed to be played and don't throw down extra toys and everything else they can to lag out the match works fine, right? Very, very peculiar how that works, right? I'm going to see if we can go over there and get that graveyard. Looks like they are going to burn Tower Point there, 2 minutes and 22 seconds. I'm going to check to see if I can get over to IBT. Sansa, a.k.a. Prime, is going to try and stop me from getting over that way, though. Hey, I got stunned by the Hunter there. Got to get some death strikes off the hill. Oh, man, I don't have many cooldowns left at this particular spot. Yep, going back into Tower Point. We are going to burn the midfield stuff, and they're going to burn midfield as well. The main thing we got to do is stop them from going south, I guess. They do have a shit ton on offense, and by us taking everything midfield and them having everything midfield, pretty much the only thing that needs defended is the base on both sides. Obviously, that would be to your advantage if you can defend the base. Oh, man, we back-capped the tower. Some way, somehow, we managed to actually get Tower Point back. That's beautiful. Looks like Stonehearth Graveyard has another 15 seconds before it fully caps. Yeah, we do have a tap on South Bunker as well. That's going to make some of them recall to their base. We got to get some burns, though. We are going to trade, looks like Icewing Bunker for Iceblood Tower. There's a couple people looking at IBT. That's one thing about it. Whenever you only have the footage for this one particular view, you don't know what's going on anywhere else on the map. Like I said, we can't see what's going on offense. Perhaps they got some people trying to stop our caps as well. We do have the graveyard up north now, though. Looks like Icewing's got less than 20 seconds before it burns. Then they're going to burn IBT in another 22 seconds after that. Let's see. We got to burn SHB to take that lead. That might help us out. We might be able to get everybody to rush up north, and that will probably stop their offense because more than likely they will end up recalling back to their base because they'll see that our offense will be way too strong to push into them. Oh, we got IBT back. Even better, man. With less than 10 seconds to go, somebody there back cap, man. Look at these clutch back caps. Granted, they do have both graveyards, Snowfall and Iceblood Graveyard right now, so they do spawn a lot on offense still. But that's going to help us out tremendously, especially since we saved that 100 points right there. Now we got to burn SHB. It's got under a minute. They might get that one back. It doesn't look like we have a whole lot of people inside of the bunker. Very possible. We need to pile in there and burn it, though. Hopefully we got more and more people that are heading that way. Mind control the bear out of TP. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much right there. That's about the only way sometimes you can take them out. Looks like SHB's got under 20 seconds now, and we're going to start pushing to Iceblood Graveyard. We get that Iceblood Graveyard, it's going to send them all to Snowfall. And then from Snowfall, we got to take that and send them all the way to Stormpike. Or we just keep pushing Snowfall and let them sit there. That is one thing, too. If you take all the graveyards in the south, that's going to force them all to go on defense. And obviously, when you have a pre-made and you're all in your base, it's a lot easier to sit there and just hold people up north and prevent them from coming into the base, especially whenever they have the bridge there. Granted, we can glider over there. There are ways into their base besides that bridge. But hey, it is called Bridge Stomp for a reason. We're pushing them back now. We definitely want to try and take this graveyard, though. If we hold this graveyard, that pretty much lets us hold the towers here as well. They already got Captain Gal down, I believe. That's probably why they got so many points, for sure. I'm not sure, though, because there could be a lot of HKs, too. Granted, it says on our team in the bottom, we only have 25 HKs that I've been around. Haven't been around too much team fight action, though, besides the tower. We're pulling them away. Got the tap on Iceblood Graveyard. Time to go back to the tower next. We did burn SHB. That gives us a pretty comfortable lead for now. Now we got to sit here and hold this for 4 minutes. That is probably one of the most boring jobs, sitting here and holding the graveyard. They're going to send their bear back. They do have 2 bears to worry about. We have a bunch of people heading over to IBT. It's got only a minute and a half to go. They may have piled all into IBT to get it burned. They do have a tap also on Tower Point. But I'm sitting here at this graveyard. Still 2 minutes and 10 seconds before we fully cap it back. That's just a lot. We do have a team that looks like they're pushing on Stormpike Graveyard, but not sure what kind of progress they're making up there. You never know, right? It's very possible that they're going to start getting wiped up there, and then we'll get pushed back to Stonehearth Graveyard, and they might try and take it. 1 minute IBT, we're not going to get it back? I mean, hey, you got to at least try to call it out, right? I don't think we have enough in IBT. Pretty sure IBT is actually going to be history this time, and it's probably because most of them spawned at Snowfall, and they were all able to just go and pile into there. Get Tower Point if we cannot get IBT for sure. Definitely do not let them burn both. There we go. We got Tower Point back. That's good news at least. We definitely don't want to lose 2. Our offense looks like it is getting stalled. We do have both mines right now, so we are gaining some reinforcements back until they go and reclaim the mines. This bear tank doesn't know what to do. He's just sitting here spinning. But doesn't matter. The flag is flipped for us, and we took him out anyway. Loot all the bodies. Looks like boomies are pretty much destroying the damage meter right now. Granted, I mean, like I said, there hasn't been a whole lot of team fights just yet. The top boomy in here is only at 475 million damage. Not in the billions yet. It's definitely coming, though, for sure, the way this match is going. We did lose IBT 100%. Now they're going to push very hard to try and take Iceblood Graveyard. But we have to hold it for 35 seconds before it caps. Even if they are able to push back in here and take this graveyard, if we can get it to cap one more time, that will prevent them from spawning here for at least 4 more minutes. And then we can just see about going to get Snowfall or heading north. Unfortunately, it looks like our offense has stalled, and we might be getting pushed back into the res point there at Stonehearth Graveyard. If that's the case and we're just getting farmed, there's nothing else to do. Just let them cake the graveyard, and then we'll go back to Frostwolf Graveyard and just start pushing from there. Or right now, if they take the graveyard, they spawn here at Iceblood. We have gotten it fully capped. They're farming at Shiggy, so yeah, that's what it is. Time to come back and wipe them. Let's take Snowfall, right? Probably should send a few people to Snowfall just to take it. If the majority of their team are right here, they probably don't have a lot defending it. If we are able to take Snowfall at this point, everybody that dies is going to go all the way back to Stormpike. Even if we lose Stonehearth Graveyard, we got a 4-minute window where we can actually send them north still. Rat Bastard is in the back, trying to grip some people in. Here's a healer. Got one. Nice double grip in the back. Finish that priest. Get him out of here. They only have 1 priest healer. Shaman healer. Looks like the druid healer. And then the 3 pally. Rat Bastard gets gripped in. TP, someone needs to just sit in there. Yeah, pretty much, I mean. That's the problem, man, when you got to defend towers. You need to just have people sit in them. How long is it going to take before we lose Stonehearth Graveyard? There it is. Now we've lost it. Now they take the ones out up there. They're going to get those extra points for sure, but they're going to resurrect here. Nice little knockback there with electric shock. Like to see that. Got a bunch of them off of the flag. Looks like there's a root beam on top of the flag as well. Taking out the paladin in the back. I gripped him back over. Finish him. He's got no bubble. Lights out. Sweet. We got the druid healer up here. Here's a boomy. Get rid of them boomies, man. We don't want to see any more moonfires or sunfires or starfalls. There's just way too many. Look at the damage meter, man. The top 8 slots are all balanced druids, man. That is just crazy. Wizard needs to let some other classes have some fun too, for fuck's sake, right? We did get them wiped here, though. But like I said, it's because our team has spawning here now. We got tap going on in North Bunker. But they obviously recalled because you can see some of the dots are starting to disappear from the North Bunker over there on the reporter map. We're just farming HKs at this point. Let's see what we can get done here. The score is not really heavily in our favor, but we still have a little bit of a lead. They obviously have outkilled us in this match for sure. We have burned one more bunker than they have burned towers, so that's why we have that lead. Just got to sit here and farm HKs for a minute. Get everybody back on the same page, and let's see what happens. Yeah, we want to keep it here so they can't get in Tower Point. We're holding both mines right now, too. Still holding them. Now they got Tower Point tap. Got to keep somebody in there. Needs to be someone who can kill rogues / druids in our mine. Yeah. Probably should send a red paladin in there, right? That probably would be great. Maybe one of the tanks as well. Obviously, if you're inside the mine and you're guarding it, just keep killing the NPC over and over and over again. That way nobody gets points out of it. Now they have taken both mines as well. They got the one up north. We do have a rogue that's up in their base, though, messing around. Ruthlessbro is not the top damage in here right now. Morgar and Blow have taken the lead. Lots and lots of damage now. Their team are pretty much stuck right here in this choke point, and we're able to just AoE the shit out of them. Ruthlessbro goes down after the grip after grip. That is another thing that's going to be changing in the new patch. Death Grip's going to finally have an immunity. If you get gripped 3 times within 30 seconds, you're going to be immune to Death Grip for 30 seconds. I don't know. Is that really a nerf? To be fair, I feel like you don't really grip people more than 3 times in 30 seconds, but hey, I guess that is a thing if you have multiple Death Knights. Obviously, a single Death Knight, you can only have 2 charges of Death Grip, so with just 1 Death Knight, I don't think it's going to be much of an issue. We're just now pretty much sitting here trying to hold the mines. They have a few more that are rushing into us. Score is almost 100 points in our favor. We got the Evoker this way. I'm pulling him back to the graveyard. Let's take him out. Dragging these nuts there. That's your name? Well, go back to the graveyard now. And looks like we're going to start another big team fight here for all the marbles while they got a double tap going on in our base. There's only 2 minutes left to go on East Tower. Perhaps we definitely need to get some people back in our base, but we got to hold this point too. We do not want to lose Iceblood Graveyard and give them free access to Tower Point. What does that mean? That means we got to make a stand right here. We got to push into them, call out targets, pull the ones in, and make sure they go down. Mercy is history. That is 1. Looks like Boomies have taken over 9 of the top 10 spots. Ow, what is that? That is the end of the match right now because you have to tune in next time. May all of your random battlegrounds be epic. 1,000 battles, 1,000 victories. Until next time, GG for the Horde.